Good morning, everyone. My name is Lawrence Whitfield, and I'm going to show a little video to illustrate how the days get longer and shorter as the Earth orbits the sun. So one point I'll make is this is just the center of the sun. Obviously, the sun is much larger than Earth and is probably a bit farther away than that. But here we go. So we'll start in March. There we see we're in April, and the days are getting longer. We're looking down at the Northern Hemisphere. And now we're going to come around to the September equinox. Then we're going to come to December, where we are now, and back around to March. So I'm just going to stop the Earth and stop the spin. I hope your coffee didn't spill. Let's further explanation of what we were doing. So in our diagram, pretend that we are up above the Earth, looking directly down on the North Pole. We can't see Santa Claus, but rest assured, he's actually there. I will say that from a social issue perspective, it is good sometimes to imagine a different vantage point. But let's get back to celestial mechanics. So here we're in about the April or May timeframe, so the days are slightly longer. As you can see, the circle is bigger that's lit up in the Arctic Circle here. This circle is the circle of latitude for Toronto, Ontario. And then we have the Tropic of Cancer and the equator and the center of the sun. So let's hop back over, and I have some buttons here. So I can jump to the March equinox, and here you can see it's about 50-50. When we jump to the June solstice, we see that the entire Arctic Circle is lit up. Then if we jump over to September, we can see that again, it's kind of 50-50 for everybody on Earth, whether you're on the Arctic Circle or whether you're on the equator. And then again, in the winter, we see that the entire Arctic Circle is now in the dark, and the lower latitudes, such as where we are in the Toronto, Ontario area, is having shorter days. So I'm going to wrap up here, and I'm going to leave you with a couple of questions. So here's my questions. How many times per year does the sun set in the North Pole? At the North Pole, how many times per year does the sun set? So please answer in the comments below. And what changes would I have to make to this video if I were directly below, in quotes, the South Pole? And instead of tracking Toronto, we were to track Cape Town, South Africa. So please answer in the comments below. In a week or so, I will add any answers that may have been missed. And if you have a master's degree in astrophysics, maybe you could hold back from answering, since the rest of us who lay people would like to have our fun. So before we go, let's do one more year, and then we'll wrap up. There's February, March. By the way, I'm sure it's obvious, but in real life, the months of the year do not appear in the darkness of space. And I will do one more thing before we go. I'm going to stop over here in the winter. So here we are in January, and I'm going to look at just the spin. So you can see the red circle going around. It's spending more time in the dark than it is in the light. Thanks for your time.